Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. Today, especially since I really can't log in on Devpro, it keeps on saying error connected in the server. We're gonna finish up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Logic, building a deck effectively. As you guys can see, I already have Quackymiru's running in the background. For some strange reason, my extra deck and two cards, which I believe were Book of Moon and Dark Hole, were deleted from the deck because I guess I didn't save. So we're just gonna go straight to the side deck, and I've cleared everything out of the side deck for the exception of 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, mainly because I have a strong feeling that that card will stay in the side deck no matter what. It's just excellent spot removal. Now, when building a side deck, you want to address 3 things. You want to address the meta, your deck's weaknesses, and back row. If you can address all 3 of those in the side deck, you should be set. That's probably one of the pivotal things that win you games in that. I already have back row addressal, but you know what? I'm going to address our hardest matchup, which is artifacts. So I'm going to go ahead and put that DeFi in there, which I've already searched out. I'm also going to search out Soul Drain. Another card I'm going to put in there. And when you side for cards, or when you place cards in your side deck, you don't want it specifically targeting one deck. You want it to be able to hit a multiple sources of deck. I feel that both DeFi and Soul Drain can hit Mermels. I just can't, the only thing that came to my mind was Mermels, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of others that I just can't think of right now. Next would be another copy of Reckoned Power. Now, the reason why I'm citing this is because, like I said in the previous video, it's an auto win against artifacts. You activate this card, you destroy all the cards they have, and you just win from there on out. There's nothing else they can do about it. From there, actually, what I recommend everybody have is, I actually have one. It's called, I call it a side deck binder. It has every card imaginable that you could side in here. So I'm just going to whip it out, and I'm going to go through the binder and go through which cards would actually help me. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I almost forgot about them. Effect Dealers and Maxi, they're actually just really good cards this format for some reason, especially in the sideboard. I'm going to put in 2 copies of Maxi. Maxi is going to address decks that just love the special summon. I would love to draw into my combo pieces as fast as possible, and if they want to help me, then I am more than welcoming them. And then Effect Veilers. Now, Effect Veiler is really good against certain matchups, and that's why I'm siding them. I obviously don't want to side Effect Veilers and Maxis in the same sideboard as DeFi most of the time, but it should help. There's really not much to talk about when it comes to side deck, so I'm just going to try to make this video as long as possible while giving you as much information as I can, and then, you know, making it as fun as possible as well. The reason why I'm siding 2 and 2 is the normal logic behind Maxi would be you want to see it as early and often, so you would sideboard 3. That would be my mental state of sideboarding 3 copies of Maxis. 1 copy of Maxi isn't going to do the job, but 2 copies of Maxis, I see it, I feel that I see it as often. My deck thins a lot. I can go through my deck like that. It's pretty fast, so I just want to catch them at any given time and just maxi them and go off from there. I also don't want clogging maxis in my hand and not being able to do anything with it. Effect Veiler is almost the exact same thing. You really want to sideboard these cards against crucial cards, like decks that really need their effects, like Quackymiru. Decks that really need that monster effect on the field, you go ahead and Veiler it. It's really good against Quasar decks. These 2 cards in combination are extremely good against Quasar decks. Next, small binder. Next, when I look through my handy dandy side deck binder, I do see Thunder King Ryo, but I feel that I don't run enough back row. I've definitely put it to the side. I do see Fossil Apache Cephalo, pretty good card, but then again, I don't feel that it's pretty good in here. What else? I have Snowman Eaters, I have LA, just a Psycho Reader. Psycho Reader is a good card. Let me go through Psycho Reader. Oops. C-Y-C-L-E-R. Oops. Actually, it's right here. During either player's turn, you can discard this card from your hand and remove to play up to 2 light monsters from your opponent's graveyard. Now, that handles Light Sworns, Boujin, the artifact aspect of Artifact Trap Trick's hand. It's a really good card. But you know what? I'm going to opt out of that one and go straight for the card that's a lot more versatile. I'm going to go with DD Crow. I'm going to go ahead and go with DD Crow. And that happens every video. Like, that's starting to get annoying. Right now we're at 12 cards. I'm still iffy about DD Crow because I do have DeFi and Soul Drain. I'm addressing the graveyard a little bit too much, but I'm going to leave him in there just for this second. Next, what else? If you guys have all of the sideboard cards in front of you, all the cards that you do own for sideboard, it becomes a lot easier just to go through it and look through whatever you need that you would feel would be appropriate for your sideboard. I'm not really seeing much in here. Something that could help me, mainly because I can't find my Kwaku Miru deck. Ooh, actually, those are really good. Almost forgot about them. Light Imprisoning Mirrors. That's amazing, and I'm only going to place 2 for right now. Like I said, I'm getting all the cards that I would side, quote unquote, off to the side. What does Deep Dark Trap hold? We'll read it together. I'm sorry. It's called Dark Trap Hole, which I'm pretty sure they changed the name. No, Dark. Dang, I need typing lessons. Trap. Nope, only that one. I think it's called Pitfall now. I don't remember what it's called, but I know they changed. Or Darkfall. There you go. When your opponent special summons 2 or more face-up monsters at the same time, send no monsters to the graveyard. Then send all monsters in your opponent's hand and deck to the graveyard at the same name of those monsters sent to the graveyard by this effect. What special summons at the same time? Gear. What other decks? Special summons 2 monsters at the same time. I can't think of a single one other than Gear. You know what? I'm gonna put it as a 1-of in there, just because I feel that it's a good card. I know that I can think of some more cards that, do that. Blackhorn is still a really good candidate, so let's put those to the side. And you know what? I'm gonna put the Blackhorns in main deck because I don't have enough room. So it's gonna be the last cards are gonna be sideboard options if you guys did not catch on. So Blackhorns are great sideboard options. I don't feel I need to stop more effects. 2001. Nope. DNA Surgery is okay, but I don't feel that any of the meta decks would be drastically hurt about it. Well, how could I forget my partner in crime? This card's amazing. Debunk. I've been playing this card before everybody started, before it became format to play it. It's a really good card. I love it. It's fun. It does stop a lot of things. Another great one would be Royal Prison. Royal Prison stops all graveyard summoning. I think that can win games. Point blank period. Out of all these cards, I only found those, which is good. I'm getting better at sideboarding. And now, necessarily, I'm probably not going to play any of these cards, depending on, what is my meta, my locals, this and that. It's just so many factors that factor in. Right now I have 21 cards that I could be sideboarding and only have 15 slots. So what I would do is that I would bring all of these to a locals, bring all of these and find the people that I would playtest with, probably the best players in the local. You don't really want to playtest with people that go 0-X at their locals. You want to go against the best people, and then you just prepare your deck from there. You really want to sideboard for that. This would be just a rough sketch. There's still other cards that I haven't even thought of, other cards that I haven't seen. But when you build your sideboard, you actually have to go and play against the meta. You have to test against them. You have to see what really works without hurting you. Personally, from personal experience with this deck, I would probably drop the DD Crows. Which puts me at 13. That's where debunks come in. I would definitely drop DD Crows for debunks. I would want to fit the Typhoons, or the Blackhorns. I drop you guys, because they're good cards, but I don't feel that I need them. And I try my best to fit those black horns somewhere here. Really couldn't find out where, but I feel that this is solid regardless. Deck building or side deck building is extremely hard. Like I said, you have to playtest. If you don't playtest, you will never know what you'll side. I'm pretty much citing this for my locals. It would be totally different from your locals unless we have the exact same people playing the exact same decks. With that being said, thank you guys for watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.